SCV students tackle a water conservation project. Hello, I'm Ryan Haslam with your SCV NewsBreak for Monday, February 13th. Nearly 100 students flooded the grounds at Santa Clarita Elementary School on Saturday to plant a rain garden of native plants that will help the campus conserve water and minimize runoff after a rain. The project is an extension of their study of Santa Clarita's habitat, and they hope it'll help them win $10,000 from Disney's Planet Challenge.
What's happening is the runoff, it's called urban runoff. It's where everything goes into just a drain. It's not really soaking back into the aquifer where it needs to be. And instead of doing that, it just goes straight into the gutter, like on the sides of the streets. And instead of, you'd think it goes straight to the ocean, but it doesn't. It actually goes to the Santa Clara River, which is half of our drinking water, over half of our drinking water.
We're putting in California native plants that will help to filter the water and hold the pollutants, and then keep it here in the aquifer rather than sending it onto the ocean. And so hopefully we're doing our part to keep fresh water in Santa Clarita, keep clean water going to the ocean, and the kids' ultimate goal was to save the dolphins from 80 miles away.
If they win the Disney Planet Challenge, Santa Clarita Elementary plans to use the money to fund their science program. Coming up, find out how much textbooks are costing and what plans COC has in the works.
This is Toyota Today. The all-new, completely redesigned Camry SE is now in the fast lane. With its paddle shifters, race-tuned suspension, and available 18-inch alloy wheels. Lease the new performance-driven Camry SE for just $229 a month, or choose low 2.9 financing for 60 months on a new Camry. See your Toyota dealer.
The rising cost of college textbooks is on the minds of students, legislators, online entrepreneurs, and college administrators. At College of the Canyons, an accounting or engineering class may cost only $100, but the textbooks for the class total up to almost $400.
So if textbooks are 3 or 4 times what students are paying for their classes, we really are deceiving ourselves if we think that we have a widely accessible, widely available open educational system. We don't.
COC's bookstore claims to have the solution to this problem. They're offering online book rentals and shifting a few of their focuses to online-based learning. Hart High grad Matt Gold is one step closer to greatness on the Great White Way. On Friday, he learned that he and his partner Griffin Matthews' Witness Uganda program was selected as the winner of the 2012 Richard Rogers Award for Musical Theater. Part of their award is a staged reading in a nonprofit theater on Broadway for an audience of potential producers. Gold says he hopes people leave the theater inspired.
We see people constantly in need, and we so badly want to help, and people don't know what to do, and so they're stuck. They do nothing. And the show is really meant to inspire a movement, not only in the theater community, but in our country to do something.
And now for our weather. A cold front brought rain to the Santa Clarita Valley and surrounding areas over the weekend. That cold front lowered temperatures back into the seasonal range. We had a high of 59 degrees today. A winter storm will move in this week and bring a slight chance of rain Wednesday and a considerable amount of wind on Thursday. The storm is set to move out Thursday night, leaving us with sunshine and warmer temperatures for the weekend. We now have Dave Caldwell here speaking of the weekend last weekend. Are we through here in Santa Clarita with our basketball season?
Well, we're through with the regular season. So the postseason gets underway starting this week, not only in basketball, but then we're also going to talk about soccer as well. So as we said, the regular season has come to an end. So we're now moving into that postseason. We have quite a few teams that will be continuing on starting on Tuesday. We'll start with boys basketball, and keep in mind, nearly every team is in a different division within the CIF Southern section. So as you see these, look at that closely. The Hart Indians will open up play on Wednesday on the road in Lawndale. The remaining Foothill League teams in the playoffs will open up play on Friday. With co-league champions Canyon and West Ranch at home, Saugus travels to Inglewood. In Division 5A, Santa Clarita Christian is home on Wednesday, as is Trinity in Division 6. In girls Foothill League basketball, the action starts on Thursday with Valencia at home and Golden Valley on the road. Then on Saturday, Canyon and Saugus are both at home for their first-round games, with West Ranch on the road. Now turning to soccer, where the divisions are a bit easier to follow, the action gets underway on Tuesday, when Valencia travels to Dominguez for a wild card game. The first round kicks off on Thursday as league champion West Ranch stays home. Saugus and Hart are on the road. In Division 7, Santa Clarita Christian will host their playoff game while Trinity is away. Girls soccer gets started on Wednesday as West Ranch travels for their wild card game, and then Hart and Saugus both host their first round games while Valencia has a long trip before them. And in Division 7, Santa Clarita Christian travels to take on Vista Mar. There's a lot going on, Ryan. I know that's a little bit confusing, but
a lot of divisions.
Yeah, really starting tomorrow with soccer, that's when things get going, and then they really get going in earnest beginning on Thursday. That's truly when the first round begins.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Lots of excitement there.
Yeah.
A local organization, Back to the War Zone, is raising money to send 5 Santa Clarita World War II veterans back to Washington, D.C. to see the monument dedicated to honor their service.
A lot of these people have passed away before they could ever see it, or now they're not in the same financial position to go see it. So we're taking 5 of our veterans back to their World War II monument in Washington, D.C., and we're going to arrange for them to put a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
The fundraiser Vets Night Out will take place at Route 66 in Canyon Country, March 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. Minimum donation for the dinner, a cigar, and World War II songs is $75. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ryan Haslam.
Are you all-you-can-eat kind of hungry? Kyoto Seafood Buffet offers an endless feast of your favorite Asian and American cuisines. Sizzling hibachi cooked right in front of your eyes, fresh, delicious sushi, succulent crab legs, shrimp, oysters, and more. Kyoto Seafood Buffet offers an all-you-can-eat weekday lunch for just $9.99. Not in the mood for seafood? No problem. From steamy chow mein, tangy barbecue chicken, and savory roast, we've got your cravings covered. Visit Kyoto Seafood Buffet in the Big Lot Shopping Center on Soledad Canyon Road.